Hey guys, Fongla Prima here, and I'm here to give you guys a little sneak peek behind the scenes of the Otakuthon 2020 at-home edition. So that being said, I do have permission from the staff of the at-home Otakuthon team. There is some restrictions that I can or cannot show you. We'll be going over those as we go in. So yeah, because this is a paid event, I wanted to make sure that I had their permission and that the con had ended before I show anything, because obviously they're taking a hit this year not having a con, obviously due to COVID. So yeah, I wanted to respect that. So when you do come here, I've already, obviously the con is over, so I've already made my online account. So when we come here, I pre-saved everything because I was coming in and out. So you log in and it'll bring you straight to the lobby. The home video will always show up. So I'm just gonna give you guys like a 2-second little preview of it. So they have it both in English and French. What you do when you make your account have the choice to basically say like I would prefer English. That being said, not everything for the convention was done in English. The Masquerade award ceremony was only done in French with no subtitles, and as somebody that was in the Masquerade, it was kind of hard for me to figure out what was going on, but there was a chat box at the bottom, so everyone was more than kind enough to translate. So once you're in, this pops up every time you log in. You can also find it in the info help desk. So we're going to close that because I'm going to kind of be your Yumi and Yurika and kind of go through everything with you guys. So this is the lobby. Very straightforward. Everything here, what you see is everything pretty much what you get. There is no other page. It's very straightforward. So I'm going to go in the order of the things that I did. So the first thing that I noticed, or that I, wanted to see, was the scavenger hunt. So when you click on that, it lets you know that Yurika lost her favorite items. So there's 6 items here. So the book, controller, water bottle, a bucket. A bucket is her favorite item. Maybe it's not a bucket. You know what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Cell phone. That sucks. You're not finding that. And Pocky with crumbs. And all 6 items. If you find them by the Sunday at 11 p.m., you'll be entered to win a gift card for $100 for Right Stuff Anime. They do not tell you if you have found all 6 items. You gotta kind of, memorize it. Underneath it is the leaderboard. So this one's really cool as well. So the point system, so 50 points visiting a prize sponsor booth, as well as scrolling down the top 50 leaders by Sunday will be awarded the following. And here's all 50 prizes, as well as all 50. Congrats, Bao. You made it. And then they'll contact them all on I think, yeah, today everyone should be getting contacted. Over here, you do have your help desk, as well as you notice the book, so Yurika's first item. And the help desk is just your introduction video, information center, program guide, and tech support. You can also find your program guide up here as well. Also our second item, the video game controller. Since I'm here, I'm going to show you guys the program guide. I believe the $20 was for Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if Sunday had its own discounted price. Probably not. If you pre-registered, I believe by the 15th of July, you got the badge and the actual book that I'm going to show you mailed at home to you. I'm not sure what else they got because I didn't pre-reg until the morning of. So going down, it's a very easy to understand, very straightforward panel. They had to make it as simple as they can because they couldn't afford any technical difficulties. All of the gaming events were done live. All of the panels were pre-recorded. All of the live events were pre-recorded, and the main events were also pre-recorded, just so they wouldn't have any technical difficulties. During the Masquerade, there was one difficulty where one of the cute little dance performers, her audio didn't play for half of it, but it was still really well done. I think she actually won too, her division. So if you go down here, we have everything. Sunday schedule, and if you'll notice, it ended at 11 p.m. on Sunday. That was pretty great. And your typical schedule guidebook with your sponsors and special thanks. So back to the lobby. So we'll do video games. So video games, as you see, you have these 4 screens here, very straightforward. You can kind of see them all here, but they won't have volume. To interact with them, you would click on them. And it would take you directly to Twitch. And some streamers had permission to live stream their events, some people did not. And you can see the previous past streams right here. And how to participate, so, controller, you need Discord, You need a challenge account. The game required except for Street Fighter V. All tournament styles were pretty much done via Twitch rule channels. I did the Jackbox. I didn't need to sign in any of these. That one was kind of just a drop in and play. I actually won. I was Pickle. Yay! My sister used my Vongla Prima account. She came in third. Yay! Going straight into the... we'll do autographs next. So autographs, what you would do is, I'm assuming, I didn't look into this, but if you go to order here, it'll pretty much take you to where you can purchase everything, and everything is probably pre-signed and will be sent to you by mail. So, you know, Fire Emblem autographs, merchandise. Actually, I want to look at the merchandise. So yes, you can do the at-home badge, and I think it'll come with one of the books as well as a t-shirt. Probably going to grab a t-shirt so I could support the con a little more. Back to the lobby. The main events. So once you're here, you will notice, oh, the cell phone, it was not stolen or turned into lost and found. And the most hardest item for me to find was the Pocky. It was right there. I thought they threw a curveball. I thought that was going to be a Pocky. But if you do click on this, it'll bring you here. So the Saturday events and the Sunday events, it would say live at the bottom if something was happening. So you'd have all of your main events, which would pretty much be the, you know, masquerade, opening and closing ceremonies. You'd have your live events, so your concerts. Maybe I'm mixing those up now. You know, it was easier yesterday when it was live. Were the concerts live? Interesting. You know what? Don't hold me on that. I actually don't know. And then your panels, which were pre-recorded, but at the end of the panels, it would open up into like a chat where you guys could talk. And Sunday events. We were told that everything is going to be posted back here so that we can view for an extra 30 days after the con. So all the videos and stuff. I thought it would be uploaded today. Probably upload it in a few days. I'm sure everyone's tired from hosting this event. We are now going into, let's see what we could do. We have water bottle. We have, we'll do chat room and maid cafe last. So into the exhibition hall. So just to let you know, here's all of, you know, everyone that's selling. And for the most part, it's just big name companies that you'd already know. So I'll show you guys Crunchyroll. So when you click on Crunchyroll on the bottom here, it lets you know their big thing that's going on right now, like what their main things are. And if you click on them, that goes, I tested all of the other ones as well. It just takes you to their website where you can purchase stuff. I'm gonna have to fix this because I am a premium member. And we'll go back to the lobby. The artist alley, due to the respect of the artist, I'm not gonna be showing you their art. But this one actually, I got a little confused. I didn't notice this little blue guy right here. So I actually had to go to the chat and say, hey, I can only see 5 artists. Were there only 5 artists? And then they said, oh, click the blue button. I didn't notice it, so hopefully maybe next year they can make that a little more noticeable. There's 24 artists. So going through them. My favorite artist. And then pretty much go back to the beginning. You can do Q&As here, just ask questions. Everybody has their little bio. Some of them even have a little presentation, which I haven't looked at, so I will look at it. And the main thing to look at their work is the PDF area. So when you would click on that, it would basically just show you literally a PDF file, and you could scroll down their prices, their artwork. Everything is so tastefully displayed. Everything looks so beautiful. And then you have your shopping bag, so you'd have all the stuff that you're buying into it. You could print it to keep track of it. A lot of the artists do have like sales going on, or buy this much get free shipping. Some of them even were doing free local pickup. I'm assuming that's from Montreal, but I didn't really look into it as much because COVID. I didn't want to spend too much money. I'm so sorry, guys. Also, if you look at the Palais window, oh, the last item, the bucket, that is gonna fall and hit someone. So we've pretty much gone through everything except the maid cafe and the chat room. So the maid cafe will actually take you to one of the chat rooms. So if you go into the maid cafe is kind of, or in general, the chat room's kind of designed like a Discord, a little easier to use. So the at-home cafe, you know, everyone was just talking. There was a lot of role play going on. And then over here we have each category. So these are for the winners to go and talk and to get their prize. Anime and manga, at home, cosplay. I was mainly active in here trying to communicate getting all of the masquerade winners, like all of our handles, because they didn't actually show that off. Crunchyroll, Funimation, Games, Info Desk, Japanese food and culture, music, art. This is where the panels would be, where you could talk with the panelists going on at the end. The chat room was the main one where everyone would kind of hang out and talk. Tech support and tournaments, and, you know, all chat rooms for all of these sponsors in case you had any questions. And the chat room opens its own little tab, so you could have these guys open. So pretty cool, pretty cool. That is pretty much Otakuthon 2020 at home edition. It's nothing too overwhelming, it's nothing too underwhelming. It's kind of like a get what you pay for, and you could tell a lot of hard work went into this. Like I said, there wasn't any problems that I experienced. Some feedback, just try to have that English there if you are going to try to be that bilingual event. There is a survey at the end for anybody who has participated, so please serve that out or fill that out so that they know what they could do better next year. They did ask, hey guys, if we were to do an online edition and a con edition next year, what would you do? And some people said both, some people said one or the other. I guess they're just looking at their options because next year we don't really know what's going to happen next year due to COVID. So it wasn't the same, but the spirit was definitely there. And as somebody who's at home not working right now because of COVID, I had the $20 to spare, and I had the time to go into this, and it was a lot of fun. The chat room does have a direct message area where I could talk to people privately as well, and yeah, I did have a lot of fun. Some people stayed at home in their cosplays, some people didn't. I was in my PJs, honestly. I was actually like in underwear and a tank top, but yeah, I was at home just eating my noodles, minding my business. I would have added some music to the lobby just to feel a little more alive. But yeah, I don't really have anything to add. Like, they worked so hard on this, and I had a good time. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, just because there are times where it does get boring, or repetitive or very linear, but they have to do that. They can't make it too big and crazy because technical difficulties, obviously, right? Like, me being in the masquerade, we actually had to submit our portfolio a month ahead of time, our our videos the end of July, and then we had to do our online judging via Zoom. That was done August 1st and 2nd. So everything had to be done in advance to make sure everything ran as smoothly as it could. And yeah, it was fun. It was stressful, but it was fun. So yeah, that being said, guys, please, like they said at the closing ceremonies, wash your hands, wear a mask because they would like to see you back at 2021. I'm over here in Ontario, so I can't see the Palais every day or visit the convention hall. So hopefully when things get better, I can do that. Work on more cosplays for next year and just do the things we love. So until then, stay safe. Thanks for checking this out, and I hope for you that didn't really understand how an online con would work, you have a better idea. That's a sad heart, I know. But anyways, guys, take care.